Some of you may already notice we don't have a liturgist today, but all limp along today, but we have liturgists then signed up all the way through August and July, except for today and the 31st of July. We have the sign-up sheet for that, along with special music and other things on the back pew. And we got 3 different clipboards there, so you all can take your pick, and if you pick up the wrong one, sign up anyway. Those who have a Bible handy are invited to follow along while we read from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 15, verses 1 through 10. This is one of the most well-known chapters in the Bible, and we're actually leaving out the part of Luke 15 that's probably the better known, but the other 2 parts are wonderfully known as well. And I need that liturgist, I tell you. In the blue pew Bibles, you can look on page 1257. In the red pew Bibles, it's New Testament section, page 73. Again, today's scripture reading is Luke 15, 1 through 10. And we're reading from the Common English Bible, so that doesn't match either one of the pew Bible versions, but it is one of the newer translations that was gathered together not too many years ago. Before the passage is read, we need to practice cheering as if we're attending a KC Royals or a Lawson Cardinals. I don't know if we have any other fans of any other teams out there. So whatever team you usually root for, a couple of times during this passage, you're going to hear the phrase, "Celebrate with me because I found my lost sheep." And when we're saying we're celebrating because of God's grace, we ought to be more excited than when we're at the biggest game of all. So whenever you hear that phrase, or another cue will be, "Celebrate with me because I found my lost coin." So in both those cases, I want to hear hip hip hooray or yippee or whatever you say. I don't know. So we're going to try it before we get into it, because nothing's more embarrassing than getting into the scripture passage and then there's silence, So celebrate with me because I found my lost sheep. All right, that's a good start. Now it's going to be louder when we're into it, right? Okay, here we go. All the tax collectors, that's exciting right there, isn't it? And sinners were gathering around Jesus to listen. The Pharisees and legal experts were grumbling, saying, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So Jesus told them this parable. "Suppose someone among you had 100 sheep and lost one of them. Wouldn't you leave the other 99 in the pasture and search for the lost one until you find it? And when you find it, you are so thrilled, you place the lost sheep, on your shoulders. When you arrive home, you call together your friends and neighbors, saying to them, 'Celebrate with me because I found my lost sheep.'" All right. "In the same way, I tell you, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who changes both heart and life than over 99 righteous people who have no need to change their hearts and lives." And this deserves another cheer, I think. "Or, what woman, if she owns 10 silver coins and loses one, won't light a lamp and sweep the house, searching her home carefully until she finds it? And when she finds the lost coin, she calls together her friends and neighbors, saying, 'Celebrate with me because I've lost my lost coin.' In the same way, I tell you, joy breaks out in the presence of God's angels over one sinner who changes both heart and life." And well said. All right. Now I'm spoiled now. During the sermon, that's too much to expect. Okay. Well, Preparing for the sermon, we want to sing 3 verses of probably the most well-known song of faith ever, I kind of think. And those comfortable standing are invited to do so as we join in singing Amazing Grace. And you'll find that in the red songbooks, page 378. And the words are also going to be on the screen. So you need to sound just as loud or louder on this song as you did with the cheering.